Welcome back to the Scrapyard Guys. Rajtronic here. Today we're going to have a look at another content creator, a guy called Solem. He's a big Hearthstone content creator, and he recently declared that he is going to quit streaming Hearthstone. Not stop making Hearthstone content, just stop streaming it because he doesn't enjoy it, doesn't like it, and wants to move on and be more creative in other aspects. He feels like it's not worth his time. We're going to do a little reacts video. I'm going to give my thoughts because he said a lot of things that I agree with, some I disagree with, but also I can empathize even though I'm way smaller than him and way earlier in my content creator cycle. It's funny that I still feel some of the things that he's feeling. If you like this kind of video, let me know in the comments. Hit like, hit subscribe. Yeah, let's get into it. So this is Solem. He's going to talk about why he's quit streaming, and we'll just watch together. I'd also like to give my thoughts on stuff that I agree with and stuff that I can resonate with. Maybe some things that I disagree with as well, but we'll see how it goes.
Hi people, I just quit Hearthstone. Let me explain. I've been thinking about this for the past year, I think, and I am unhappy, and I recognize that in myself. I'm kind of stuck in a cycle. I'm doing the same things over and over again.
I can kind of empathize with this, especially with the content that I create. I stream a couple of nights a week, Hearthstone, take that footage, maybe get some good decks, upload them, create the thumbnails, edit them down, post the decks on Hearthstone or out of cards. And that's been kind of my cycle for the last 6 months. Up until now, I've enjoyed it. I still like doing it every week. However, every week it kind of gets a little bit more tedious, a little bit more cumbersome. Now, I do this, as a lot of you know, I do this in my part-time. I don't, I have a full-time job, so I don't have as many hours in the day. I can imagine if you're a full-time content creator and you're doing this daily videos, daily streams, I can imagine how frustrating that gets. I get frustrated and I only put 2 videos a week. Imagine creating like 5-6 videos a week at least.
And that is, I stream Hearthstone, something annoys me, maybe it's somebody roping, maybe it's somebody playing Big Priest, something that is just annoying. And then I start a whole lot of negative thoughts, like a whole bunch of stuff that just goes into my head. For example, why am I doing this? I could do something else. And most importantly, what can I do that actually makes more sense for my time?
I don't suffer from this as much. Again, I think it comes back to the fact that I don't play Hearthstone as much as these guys. I don't have to, it's not my livelihood, so therefore I can step away from it and not feel that bad. I stream, I get frustrated playing other decks, I just swap, play a different deck. But yes, if it's my livelihood and I'm forced to play it every single day, I can completely understand where he's coming from.
So bad, it sucks so hard. I want to give you something like an exercise. Watch your favorite Hearthstone streamer and look at their face. Are they smiling? The problem is, most of them don't.
I don't know, I take a bit of issue with this. I think most of them will enjoy themselves to a certain point. Most of them will get salty around certain decks that they play. Again, I'm speaking from somebody who does this part-time. I know I'm going to say this multiple times. I can imagine if you're playing the same decks over and over again, getting frustrated. But I think that's the limit of Hearthstone as well. It is a card game with a limited number of cards, with a limited number of archetypes. So if you play it 5 to 6 hours a day and you also, edit it and stuff like that, there's only a certain amount you can play. And I imagine the cycle, 3-4 months of, new cards. Okay, the meta gets stale, new expansion, the excitement goes back up again and it teeters off. If you're doing that for 6 years, I can imagine you might end up like Solem and a little bit bitter about the whole thing. I don't know if you were to magically move this into another card game or another game, would you have a different Magic experience?
Well, if I stream Hearthstone in the next month, even just for a single minute, I will gift 100 subs, give $1,000 to charity, all of that, okay?
Is there a way now to trick him into doing it? Accidentally set up his game that it comes on when it comes... I'm sorry, that was just my mind going to different ways. Like, how could you trick Solem into streaming Hearthstone? Like, maybe say you're going to gift like $500 to a charity if he streams 1 minute. I don't know.
Couple other points. It turns out that putting effort into videos, especially Hearthstone videos, is a waste of time. Now,
I would agree. I would 100% agree. The reason I say that is if you navigate to my channel, I basically have been uploading, I suppose what you would call deck highlights for a couple of months now. It's been great. I really enjoy it. I've tried to do react videos like this. Like this video, I might put more effort into it. So it's kind of ironic that I'm doing this video while also saying that videos like this are quite pointless. But I regret nothing. Generally been doing stuff around like pack openings, don't seem to care. I did a BlizzCon online recap video. I spent hours editing this video with like the top 5 things to come out of BlizzCon online. Like you can see I've got like moving backgrounds, I've got pulsing numbers, You can't see my face right now, it's in the bottom left hand corner, but I've got like transitions between different scenes. I've got like video highlights. Hold on a second. I have text uploaded. Man, this video took me, I'd say, 4 hours to put together. 24 views. 24 views. I put a secret mage deck together and just put climb to legend with it, and it's still getting views. Now, 250 views is not huge, obviously, but it's big for me. It's one of the highest ranked videos on my page. Back to Solem anyway.
Because you're supposed to put an effort into your content as a content creator, and then if you put in more effort, people enjoy it more. It's more fun to watch, right? All of that stuff. Why that applies to, I feel like, everything else, it doesn't apply to Hearthstone. And that is so sad about Hearthstone. What most people want to watch is just gameplay. They want to see, here's this new deck. It breaks the meta. Have you seen Ticutus in action?
I'm laughing because this is exactly the content that I put up. Wait, hold on a second.
The same boring shit for the past 8 years.
But that same boring shit I love to watch. It's funny, like he's complaining about this boring shit. It gets the most views. Like you see all the content creators I watch, like Trump and Regis and Brian Kibler and all these people I watch because they put up new decks, new plays, play cards that I don't own, maybe more for the more casual market. And that's what I emulate with my channel. I completely understand from his perspective. If he's been doing it for like 8 years, he'd be bored. I've been doing it for like 6 months. I made videos way back in the day, but I've kind of perfected or got better at making my videos every week. So it's really interesting to hear him call that shit boring. I understand where he's coming from. I don't take offense. It's just funny to me.
Compilation channels. Look at HS Daily Moments. Look at Troden. I want you to watch the first episode of Troden, look at the editing, and listen to the songs in there, and to the newest release.
All right, for science, let's do it. I don't know what we're here for. I honestly don't know what we're here for right now. So it's funny in lucky moments. Okay, fine.
That's quite what was planned.
Alright, so that's the first ever video on Trollden's channel. Let's go to the latest date added newest. Let's go to the latest Okay, so he's got a funky new...
Easily my favorite deck of the expansion so far. So now we have one King Crush.
Okay,
So
well,
I could
no,
go
he's got better
double
wipes.
King Crush. I think I do go for the King Crush now. Just gotta do 14 to him. Guys, can I get some hype? Can I get some freaking hype for them? Freaking Leo Rocks lethal. Let's freaking go! Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness! Oh, I'm really happy I went for these crushes here now. I'm really happy I went for that.
Alright, I don't know if I agree that they're the exact same, but I understand what he's saying. The concept is the same. Sorry, why did I watch that in like standard definition? Anyway, on with the show.
Optimize your channel, want to get the most amount of views and grow the fastest? Making the series is not worth it at all. Recording, editing and all of that combined takes like 7 hours per episode, which I enjoy doing, it's fun to do. But adding everything up, it doesn't really make sense for me to make that serious. What would make more sense is to play, I don't know, Dark Lair, Warlock and Wild like a tier 1 deck, win 2 games and be like, this deck is unbeatable. And that is so sad.
Why, will that work? I should write this shit down.
I started a couple other channels, right? I have my how to stream channel called Melos, where I don't really upload because I don't enjoy that either. I have Solem Daily, where I just upload the gameplay from Twitch. And I have my Pokemon channel. On my Pokemon channel, I made one video, which is like 7 minutes long, about the best settings for an emulator. Which is just, you have the emulator, which settings do you use? The channel now has 1300 subs, and the video is still getting views to this day. It's over 3 months old by now. And if you think about that, isn't that insane? I made one guide video for Pokemon on a channel that isn't even monetized, that had like a couple hundred subs when I released that, and it gets recommended to people and is actually evergreen and gets views constantly. Like that video is performing better than every single video on this Hearthstone channel right here. If you look at like the long-term graph.
So what you're saying is I should create a Pokemon channel and do emulator recommendation settings and quit Hearthstone forever. That's what I heard there.
There won't be any interesting Hearthstone videos because they just perform terribly. I will take a single day a week for Hearthstone and the rest for Pokemon. I just see people being so much happier doing anything but this. And I'm talking to people in this community and most of them are not happy. So it's like the logical thing to do.
I feel this kind of video kind of makes me a little bit sad because I look at the people like him and I look at the big content creators, and I've seen Regis and stuff talk about this before. It makes it like there's no future for someone like me who's small in this community. I like doing the videos I like doing. However, it feels like even though it's a niche market, it feels like it's completely saturated. And it feels like he makes a very good point there. Like, I can never get beyond 1 million subs. Never. Now, obviously, that's, you know, 1 million subs would be amazing. But it means there's a ceiling to what I can achieve in this niche. So, you know, simultaneously, I like doing the thing I'm doing. But also, it's kind of sad that I can never go beyond a certain point. It's also kind of sad that I'm already feeling certain feelings that he feels, even though he's been doing this so much longer than I have. I don't know, I don't like lumping this on Hearthstone's door sometimes. Does every content creator feel like this at a time, no matter what they play? Probably, if I'm honest. So I completely agree with him quitting Hearthstone. I'm not sure I agree with him feeling like Hearthstone is garbage and it's the reason for his problems, but I empathize. I definitely empathize.
I just want to have fun and enjoy my time. And I'm not enjoying it, so I gotta change something. Gotta grow up. And I will do that right now. Let me know how much you like Hearthstone, because it turns out like 30% of you don't even play the game anymore. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and take care.
Okay, so he's made a lot of good points there. 30% of you don't play it anymore, but still people still like watching Hearthstone, clearly. If you watch some of the view counts of some of the biggest content creators who play Hearthstone, their view counts are quite high. There are not that number of players playing Hearthstone. So there's clearly a lot of people out there who don't play it, but like watching it being played, which is different, I suppose. But it also gives me hope. It's that even though, you know, you mightn't play the game, you still want to see me play the game and make, you know, on my streams, most people who watch my stream don't actually play Hearthstone at all. They just like me making a fool of myself and also making fun of me. Anyway, guys, that's been a React video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you did. Let me know if you didn't. If you want to see more of these kinds of React videos, link me some from the other Hearthstone content creators. I'm happy to give my weigh in and give my opinion. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Guys and girls, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you have the time, feel free to check out the other videos you might see on screen right now. Also, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up button. Also, subscribe if you want to see more good content like this. That good content may not be that good.